I can remember when we had apartheid in Newark. We had a predominantly black city and had one black elected official. As a result of the efforts of the Committee for a Unified Newark, the Congress of African People, together with other organizations on the ground at that time, they transformed the political infrastructure of Newark. But he has been on the battlefield all of his life. At one point, he was appointed the Poet Laureate of New Jersey, and they took it away from him. But he will always be our Poet Laureate. He will always be the people's Poet Laureate. And now I want to bring forward our champion, our hero, the one that has inspired me for the last 40 years. If I've done anything of value for this community, it was because of what I learned and how I was inspired by Amiri Baraka. Give him a big hand.
Thank you. Thank you. First, I'd like to say I definitely honor Ademo, Larry Ham. I honor him because he has got the vision and the energy to do this. And this is an old struggle. Remember, we had to do this to stop riding in the back of the bus. To show you how struggle is continuous. We had to do this 381 days just to stop riding in the back of the bus. So, back then I thought that all we had to do was run the white people out of town and everything would be cool. That was very naive of me because I found that everybody looked like you ain't your friend. And to show you that, we've had 1, 2, 3 mayors now. People keep calling the governor an asshole. I wouldn't call him an asshole. I think he's the whole thing. But for all our struggle, and for Afro-Americans, we know what that struggle is. We should know. 145 years ago, we were slaves. Chattel slaves. Like Du Bois said, many people have struggled as hard as we have, but none of them was real estate. And you have to understand what being real estate means, and if America's ever going to answer the promise, which it don't look like right now, is come see that real estate become a citizen. So I want to tell you that our present mayor needs to be sent out of here. His name is Booker. He tried to get us to book. We want to get him to book. That stuff that he did to Obama, you know what he said? You know, I think this is, what did he say, nauseating? Only thing nauseating is him, Jim. He's nauseating. And why did he do that? Because Bain Capital, Romney's thing, gave him $456,000. That's how he got to be the mayor. And so he's just being, you know, loyal to his real sponsors. You understand? And then the thing about education, and I'm going to end with this because I don't want to go too long. You had too many speeches. They now want to make education a paid stock. You understand what I mean? They want to get rid of public education. Everybody here went to public school. Everybody here went to public school. So when people tell you suddenly public school ain't this and it ain't that, the only thing they're doing that for is so they can make money. They closed 6 of our schools, 6 public schools. They sold 3 of them to charter school people. They're building 3 more charter schools on Williams Street and Halsey Street and housing for out-of-state teachers. So what they're trying to do is change the whole nature of this city, you understand, and get you all who don't have no jobs to book. And I want to end with just this one thing. Capitalism will never serve our needs. We can fight. We've been fighting. We've been fighting with black people. We've been fighting. And for you poor whites, if you put your thinking cap on, you know you've been fighting too. The question is, how can we get rid of capitalism? That's the question. Everything else is the preface or the prelude to the real struggle. The real struggle is that we have to get rid of monopoly capitalism. Anybody don't believe that? You want to argue with me? I'll see you afterwards. But we got to get rid of monopoly capitalism. That's what we have to do. And it's worldwide. It's worldwide arm called imperialism. Now you know why 911, why they pulled 911. So they can go over there and sit in the Middle East and suck that oil and overthrow them governments. First Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, now Syria. That's the only reason they over there. So when anybody asks you what is to be done, like Lenin said, get rid of monopoly capitalism. Thank you.
Amiri Baraka, give him a big hand. All right, we're going to start to line up